Hey, welcome to Arrowhead Garage. Today, we got a problem. I got a gas gauge that instead of going like this or this, it's going like this. So, we're going to have to pull out that gauge cluster and check on what's going on. And with our wiring diagram, we're going to get our fuel sending unit back up and running so we know how much petro, how much petro we got in the Firebird. So, with that, we're going to stop all this. Let's get to wrenching on this week's Firebird Friday. Let's go. Well, you know we've been battling some wiring issues here in the Firebird, and this is our gauge cluster. And as you can see, let me get you in here. The fuel gauge is supposed to be up there, but our needle is way down there. So I think we need to change a few things. So there should be a screw there, a screw there, and a screw there. And then down below, there should be a few screws, and then there's 2 bolts to drop down this drive line, the steering column, so we can get those gauges out of there. So maybe put you in the old tripod, and we'll see if we can't get in there and take care of this. We're going to need some tools. Let's take this one out. I reckon this is not even supposed to be the right one. Oh. Yeah, I doubt that. Let's see, is there one here? Yep, there's one there. Which again, doesn't even look like it's correct. Nope, completely different screw and everything. There's one over here. That one sort of resembles one of the two. Now, looks like there's a screw right here on the bottom. That appears to be missing. And then over here, also appears to be missing. And it looks like that is a 9/16. Bought myself a nifty little present. It's my first cordless ratchet power tool. So let's get these 2 bolts off. I'm going to let this steering column come down a little. Or maybe I did not get the right size head. Well, there's what came off that bottom. Now we'll do the other side here. That is a little different. All right, now both of those nuts are off. Oh yeah, that steering column will come down a little bit. Now, well, there might still be some screws in there. Let's find out. Yep, there is. It didn't feel like it at first. They're just recessed down into that. Slowly, but surely. All right. So that's a total of 5 screws. Pull that down a little. Here we go. Well, no reason why nothing's working, because it's not even plugged in. May 18th through the 21st in St. Louis, Missouri this year is the 3rd annual Firebird Fest. And I'm, hopefully, all things going correctly, will have the 67 Firebird 400 on the road and driving and attending Firebird Fest 23. Remember, that's May 18th to the 21st, 2023. If you want to meet me, check out the car, come to Firebird Fest, May 18th to the 21st, 2003, St. Louis, Missouri. So here's what I discovered. There's a harness. It was taped off. And then, what is this? I have no... Wowzers. Okay, so, that's interesting. And I got more wires I gotta figure out what they're doing all here for. So let me figure out what's going on and I'll get you right back. So this is the part that plugs into back of the housing. So I think what I'm gonna do is get some cleaner and see if we can't clean up these connections before we plug this thing back in. Take a toothbrush. Clean these connections up. Looks like there's 3 on one side and 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. So 6 on this side. Hell, I might even take the wife's nail file, and just make sure those are all clean. So I got the gauge cluster on the bench, and this thing is filthy. Not sure if that's coming up or not. So I thought we'd first blow it off, and then we could wipe it down and see what we get. So with that, put on your safety goggles, and let's get into this. Well, blew that off a little bit. Lay that back down on there. That just protective cover? It looks like it's just a protective cover. So we'll tape that back down. Looks like I'm missing one bulb holder. And then obviously here's our connection for that. And I might just go through and pull each one of these bulbs out and make sure they're good. We've gone this far, we might as well go the full distance, huh? All right, so we're missing this one, so we're just gonna quickly go through and pull each one of these little light bulbs out, make sure they're cleaned up. Just they pull straight out, blow them off, wipe them. Blow them out, stick them back in, and they just simply go in and twist. Slide it down like this. Let's see if I come in like that. All right, now you gotta hook up. I'm assuming this line here to a light, which then I'm going to assume plugs in up here. Okay, there's that. Hopefully you guys are still able to see me. And then we got to plug in that wire. And 3, from what Louis says, from first generation garage, the top side that has 3 going into it is the side that gets plugged in. So pull that plug off to the side there. I'm going to take this, feed it into position. You'll take one screw just to kind of hold it in place right here in the middle. Hold it there for a minute. Now I'm going to take this plug, reach back in there and see if I can't plug it in. Well, I know I couldn't show you guys the install, but pretty simple. It went in. I put this one screw in here just to kind of hold it up into place. Got it in there, took my hand, came around back here, made sure that that connection was nice and tight in there. Then I came back and just finished off that. Put in my 2 bolts down here for my steering column so it's back together. And look at that. It says I'm empty, which I'm pretty sure I am because I put 3 gallons in this 2 weeks ago, and I've driven it a few times just around the neighborhood, but I've also letting it been idle, and I know damn well that carburetor is not 100%. So cool, we got the gas gauge working, got it cleaned up a little bit, so that's a win for this, I guess.